On this week's episode, we talk about Lenny Stratton, his rise, his injury, and his departure. I'm Tony Givens, and this is my journey. Before there was Innovate Wrestling, before there was NWA Smoky Mountain, I ran the CWA, Championship Wrestling Alliance. And for many years, we were the most popular organization here in the Tri-Cities. Then in late 2007, a new organization featuring young, upstart talent called Pro Wrestling Federation, PWF, made their debut. Led by promoter Josh Crawford, this group of undiscovered talent included Vince Brent, Dylan Sizemore, Daniel Mulligan, Travis Dykes, the man that would become known as Travis Lee, and a young wrestler from Bristol named Lenny Stratton. A turbulent couple of years of animosity eventually led to us working together in 2009. That relationship quickly fell apart, and the war between the promotions became more bitter than ever. Eventually, in 2011, CWA turned into NWA Smoky Mountain. Looking for new talent, in 2012, NWA Smoky Mountain and PWF merged. One wrestler who was not a part of that merger was Lenny Stratton. Lenny spent the next 5 years gaining a reputation as the best wrestler in East Tennessee that didn't work for NWA Smoky Mountain. Then in 2017, a more grown-up Lenny Stratton, along with his wife Nicole Payne, made their debut for NWA Smoky Mountain at Collision Course 2017. Lenny and Nicole quickly became two of the most popular wrestlers in Innovate Wrestling. And at the 2017 finale, Lenny Stratton won the television championship. One of the true highlights of 2018 was the feud between Lenny Stratton and Sigmund. Sigmund defeated Lenny Stratton at Summer Bash for the television title. Sigmund would eventually lose the title, not to Lenny Stratton, but to his wife, Nicole Payne. In a battle of husband versus wife, Lenny Stratton defeated Nicole to once again become the television champion. This set up for one final battle between Lenny Stratton and Sigmund for the television championship at the finale 2018. However, before that could happen, Lenny Stratton informed me that he had been injured on an event in Morristown, Tennessee. Ahead of his final battle with Sigmund at the finale, Lenny chose to inform the fans on Facebook and Twitter that he would be taking a year off. This did not sit well with Sigmund.
So, sometimes in this lovely wrestling business, you got to be involved in things that don't always make sense. You got to work with people you don't always want to work with. Sometimes you build up storylines, things like that don't always pan out. Well, tonight, here in Kingsport, Tennessee, I am wrestling Lenny Stratton for the TV title. Now, this is something that we've built up for a long time. We've put a lot of time and effort into the story. We've made a lot of effort into building up the television title. I've done a lot to build up Lenny as a wrestler here in the company, here in the area, for a very long time. And so when you build up these storylines and you set up these matches, and then the person, this time being Lenny, gets on the internet and says things like, well, after 2018's done, then I'm done too. And he's the current champion. That puts us, being me, the promoters, the promotion in general, in an odd position. Because you have your champion, who is now telling everybody that he is hurt. Not only that, how bad he's hurt. Broken patella, torn this, torn that. And that in 2018, he's going to be finishing up and probably won't be back till late 2019, 2020. So what this does is it tells the fans that are looking at the posters, that are looking at the TV, that are looking at the internet, all the promos that lead into events like this, pretty much tells them what's going to happen. And so that puts me in a tough spot, because it puts us in a place to where the paying fans don't really have a reason to invest themselves emotionally in a match where I'm taking on Lenny for this title. He's pretty much given away the finish. Now, some might say, well, he's hurt. People should understand that. Others might say that it's super unprofessional, that you're damaging a product, that you're damaging the people's investment on the match, the show, the event, ticket sales, whatever. So tonight, I will wrestle Lenny, and it'll be what it'll be, and we'll go from there.
This leads us to the final showdown between Sigmund and an injured and departing Lenny Stratton.
The match goes to a 10-minute TV title time limit draw. The title will be declared vacant. So a lot happening here. And then, oh!
Straight after that knee. Well, what would you go after?
He kicked the rope as Lenny was getting in, and he went straight after that knee.
Again, what would you go after?
I'm not going to argue with it, Kevin. I mean, I understand the logic behind it. Lenny knew exactly what he was getting into going into this match. Of course, Sigmund is going to go after the injured limb.
Sigmund is a wrestling machine. You publicly say, I have a bad knee. Guess what? It's getting taken out.
I will say myself, Kevin, if I was Sigmund, I would be doing the exact same thing that he's doing right now.
He painted a gigantic bullseye on that knee.
This is for the television title. You do what you have to do to win the title, but that knee is definitely injured.
Lenny,
I don't know.
Spear!
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Man, I don't know if this was smart for Lenny to get in the ring, but he does have some fight in him.
Lenny's not going to give up. Obviously, he's here defending the title. He could have vacated. Nobody would have blamed him with the severity of his injury.
He wasn't able to fall. The knee gave out before he could even get to the turnbuckle. Like, honestly, again, you know, we talked about the previous match, the ref, you know, what I say that, and there comes a cutter out of nowhere.
There's a cutter.
That could be it.
1, 2. Sigmund kicking out. No, I mean, here at Innovate, we've got to be smart. There's only so much damage we can allow to the knee, and then we have to be smart about this. I mean, is this not agreed?
Yeah, I don't know how long I would let this go if I was Jake.
Especially if you're going to be stupid and try to pick up Sigmund.
Oh, right to that knee with a chop block.
Now,
He can't even get him in position for that Stratton slider. That's what he was going for there.
And are we seeing a
Look at
figure 4, right? Can he get back?
It's an inverted figure 4. If he grabs that leg, if he grabs the heel, he'll complete the maneuver.
But look, he wasn't able to complete it, but he was able to get his leg pushing down pressure onto the knee. At this point, look, his wife's even thrown in the towel for him. Ring the bell. Ref, ring the bell. Come on.
what? Lenny took the towel and threw it back out.
Wow.
Sigmund just stomping on that knee.
Thank you. Ring the bell.
And the winner of the match and the new Innovate Wrestling Television.
And what is Tony Gibbons doing out here? Oh, he's handing the title over. That's very polite of you, Tony. We appreciate it. Hand the title over. Big celebration. What do you want the mic for? You did your job. You brought the title over. What do you need? Is this some kind of joke?
Hey, hold on 1 second. Hey, Sigmund, hold on a second. You told everybody that would listen that it was a foregone conclusion that you would leave here with that belt. And you said, what's the point of even having this match everybody knows, I'm leading with the belt. I like to keep things on their toes here. What you did tonight was coward. You know what? That's the rules of the match. He did what he had to do. But I don't think you can consider yourself a true champion by this match that you had tonight with a guy who came out here, who had the guts to come out here with an injury already and come out here and fight. So, what I've done, hey, take that belt away from here. We ain't done yet. Grab the belt away. Because what I did was I decided to change the game and throw a variable into the equation.
What? Variable? What the hell are you talking about, Tony? The man won the title. What is this? What? What?
Tracer X! He was in our tag team gauntlet match earlier.
How is this fair?
Well,
the man is not prepared for this.
He was in a tag team gauntlet match earlier. He had a match earlier. Sigmund just had a match. This is fair.
This is a joke. Only Tony Givens would pull some crap like this.
And I just received word from Tony Givens. This matchup is now official. Sigmund is defending the television title against Tracer X.
Oh, yeah, real fair. The man has a hard-fought victory, and you put him in there with one of the hottest young talents in the U.S. today. Oh, yeah, great. Thanks. Great job, Tony. Great job.
Hey, all's fair in love and war. If he's going to be a fighting champion, he's got to be prepared for stuff like this.
The man's already wrestled a match. He did not get a chance to prepare.
Well,
this is not
So
fair.
did Tracer X.
That's very
Tracer
true.
X.
Tracer X has already been through the ringer once tonight.
Man, look at
Neither
this.
man is fresh.
Both of these guys have had matches. Oh, Sigmund not giving much ground there.
Big chop
Oh.
to the chest. And Sigmund tries to figure out what he's gotten himself into.
Oh,
I wouldn't get cocky with this kid, Sigmund. I'm
No.
telling you.
I wouldn't either.
What is this?
Oh,
no!
backslide.
No! What
He
is
got
that?
him!
Oh!
He got him!
I blame you for this, Tony Gibbons. You!
The matchup and your new Innovate Wrestling Television Champion. Throw your X
And there you see it. Lenny Stratton is going to hand that belt to Tracer X.
No. I refuse to acknowledge him as the TV champ.
1, 2, 3, right in the middle of the ring. Kind of hard to deny it, Kevin.
A backslide did it. And there's your new Innovate Wrestling Television Champion, Tracer X.
And you see the little smirk on Gibbons' face. You see the little smirk.
I do. I see a smirk on his face.
Gee.
Just like he said, he likes to keep people on their toes around here.
No, he likes to mess with the heat seekers, and he thinks he's all big and that. I'm not even getting into this. Not even getting into this.
if this is your first show, if this is your first time seeing me or hearing about me, anything like that, back in November, I re-broke my patella in my knee. So this tonight was my final match until probably 2020. And 2018 has been an amazing year. Just flat out amazing. And it all has to start by saying thank you to Tony Gibbons. A lot of you all don't know, but 10 years I wanted to wrestle here. 10 years. I heard that chance myself. But this year's been amazing. From wrestling here, NGW, finally hitting the goal of wrestling for Impact Wrestling back in August. I've never had a fan base like I have until 2018, and you guys don't know how much you mean to me and my family. There was times I didn't have food. We didn't have food in our refrigerator, and we left wrestling shows because people like you spent your hard-earned money to buy shirts, and we stocked up our house with food and everything like that. You guys are just as much family as my blood family, and I love each and every one of you, and I love all those guys in the back. Thank you so much.
So we found a way to surprise the fans, and Lenny got his proper send-off. I never expected that a person that I wouldn't book because of their bad attitude would end up becoming a good friend. Lenny and Nicole did everything that was asked of them while they worked for me in 2017 and 18. They went beyond and above for Innovate Wrestling, and they gave their all to the fans. When Lenny is healed and he is ready, he will once again have a home here in Innovate Wrestling. And it will be my honor to have Lenny and Nicole walk with me in my journey.
Guys, hey, it's not goodbye forever, it's just goodbye for now. Y'all have a good night.